Band press, very important to keep in mind with your band presses. You want a band pull to be in line with the forearms, in line with the arms. So band presses are often done with 1 or 2 bands. If you're using just one, like this is a good setup. 2 linked black bands, so it's always good for people. It's going to be just like so. You can see I'm where the stable stance, but I'm leaning it forward. What does that do? If I was going to press like this, which is where I was, I'm going to be at a slight incline as far as presses actually go. So I'm actually pressing about 10 degrees high, maybe 15 degrees, which is an incline press. You don't need to go much higher than about 15 or maybe 30 degrees. Beyond that, you're hitting a whole lot more of the shoulders. So very, very critical. So to fix that, I take a staggered stance, back heels off the ground so I can tuck those hips underneath, and that keeps my spine vertical. Don't press it straight out. With your presses, it's also very, very critical that you watch where the band's dragging. A lot of times, you'll see it too close of a grip, you press it out, it's dragging right across the body. Fix that real quick, take a wider grip, boom, out and in. Very, very important with that. Very quick fix. Actually, you want stance to reflect the resistance. If you're going heavy, you're going to want to stagger. If you're going for a press, almost universally, if it's a band beyond a red, you're probably wanting a stagger stance. Almost universally. And that's very, very important to keep that spine vertical. Also, line of pull with your band presses. You want to make sure that the band is position anchored at the point that you want to be pulling or pressing. So if I'm doing a press movement, a regular standing press, I want that to be right at about chest level. Now this is this rule is only true for this, because I'll tell you in just a moment where it's going to flip-flop. So from here, nice and tall, back heels off the ground, hips are set underneath, press it straight out. So boom, out, back in. I want to make sure the band's hitting the chest at every time, because I want to see that those elbows pull the band back. It's a new cue I'm using. Pull those elbows back when you're doing the presses. All right? I want to see full range of motion for your band presses. Very, very important. Now, that being said, what's even more critical is the arms need to be reflecting the same angle as the band. So here, the forearms and even the upper arms are touched, but the forearms are in direct relation, or direct same angle as the band is pulling behind you. So boom, vertical, boom, vertical. Now, if it was a low press, if it was anchored down low, we're doing an incline press. All right? That's going to be critical because boom, we're going to be pressing it up. That forearm should reflect that same line all the way down into the ankle. Very, very important. If we're doing a high press, it's actually a decline press. So it's going to be up high, we're going to be pressing it down, boom, up here, line right into that top ankle. So we want those forearms to reflect the band, same lines. Again, just to recap, stable stance, very, very rare. Staggered stance, almost universally. We want the back heel off of the ground so that we tuck those hips underneath, keep that vertical spine. Have chins, of course. We want the forearms to reflect the same angle as the band. Right? And of course, one band for every spot here, every floor mat. So if we got 2 bands, we can take it all the way out to here, this second line.